Good day, everyone. Hope you had a good rising this morning. Hope all is well today. Hope you had a good evening and that we woke up refreshed and knowing that today is a new day and we can start anytime we want. Yeah. I like this day. I got up good. So yeah, I like this day. Grand. Hi, Ralph. Good to see you here. Pretty cool. Yeah. I wanted to share something from one of my other videos about love. I was talking about love and how love is in the air and Valentine is coming and all that good stuff. And I was talking about how not to expect, not to expect love to come to you, but be the love, I guess. I'm speaking of that. And I talked about the material things and how wonderful it is to show appreciation to someone, And after I left that video, I remembered, I had bought myself something of a self-appreciation, self-love for myself. This cute little heart ring, opal stone, really, really cute, right? And I felt appreciation for myself, and I wanted to treat myself and to show myself gratitude with this little trinket, this little ring. So I really didn't have to do that. You don't have to buy yourself, to feel appreciated or whatever. And as the weeks gone by, that was last week, and I went to the store with my mom, and she was gravitating to the jewelry. She wanted to get new jewelry. So we go by the jewelry section, and she says, I want you to pick something out for yourself. And I was like, I really don't need anything. That's nothing I really need right now. Thank you, And she said, just pick something out, please, because I don't celebrate holidays, and I just want to give you something. So, and it popped in my head, accept the gifts that are given, right? So I was looking around the store and I said, Valentine's coming up. Maybe I'll get something red. I talked about that too. So here comes the red jewelry. And I see a bracelet. I said, this is a cute red bracelet. I don't have red. I don't really wear red. I don't wear too much red. But this is really cute, this bracelet. So I tried on. It's so wonderful. So then my mom walks over to the rings. And she goes, look at these rings. And I said, wow, this is pretty. And then I saw this ring. And I said, this is it. This is the ring. So I picked this ring out for myself as a token of her love. Isn't that cool? Very cool. So that's my cute little story. Anyway, let's see. I had a good night's rest. Very restful. And I think it's helping me that the night before I go to bed, I intend to wake up refreshed. And that's been helping me. So I've been waking up a little bit more refreshed every day, which is awesome. Plus, I'm not eating so much junk as I used to. That actually helps too. Woo. So today we're listening to Frequency 777, and it is to awaken our spiritual powers and overcome fear and build the inner strength that we all have. That's the frequency I'm listening to today. 777 on YouTube. I also have the birds on the background for my kitty cat. All right. Up at 6:18, nice and bright and early. And this is what has come. Let's read on. We are divine beings in physical form here. Our divine beings are in within the physical form that we are in now. The divine is your higher self. It's a love that we all carry within us. And we forget we don't have to look for it outside of us. Everyone has a divine purpose. And we get to sift and sort through this life to love and to be loved is all what we're truly wanting. And we're truly wanting what feels good. You know? And that feeling good is the love we feel inside. The love that we can exude from within. These words come from our human aspects of not liking when someone is not behaving the way we feel is right. And these words are, God don't like ugly. God loves everything, even ugly. We respond with those words because we don't like ugly behavior. That's where that word comes from. We, our higher selves, don't like behavior that doesn't fit into our realm of love. It is a form of judgment. God doesn't judge. Or it can be a good thing to feel that everyone has their own form of divinity. So it's almost like, mind my business. My business is what I'm giving, not what I'm receiving. Ooh, I just said that. Ooh. Again, we are in human form, not godly form. That comes out here, not here. This form of life has many, many patterns of behaviors and personalities. When we see the ugly in others, it is actually hurting our own feelings. Because it's more of the understanding of others' behaviors. I talked about understanding before. I know I did. It doesn't feel good. So our godly selves don't like what we are seeing. But then we use him. Or it, or whatever you want to call it. That's the freedom of this wonderful app. I'll talk to them later. It's like expecting someone to behave according to your standards of goodness. I don't think they know your standards of goodness. We all know that divine lives within us all. God lives within us. So God, divine does live within us all. We get confused and angry when we see something wrong in others because our divine selves know, our inner souls know, our inner beings know that what we are seeing isn't coming from love. So it doesn't feel good. We are healers by nature. And that healing comes from love that we give. That's really cool. That's really good to know. That relieves a lot of that burden of not liking. And more of an understanding of your nature. We want to feel better about any situation or person that comes into our space to feel the same. Most of us love so hard, which love shouldn't be hard, that we strongly want everyone to feel what we're feeling. That's passion. And when we don't feel this connection, we crave from outside of us the connection. We have to connect with ourselves first in order to feel any type of connection around us, because we're all connected, right? We feel hurt, almost abandoned from the love you want to feel from another. The outside world becomes your inside world. This is where all the hurt comes from, the outside world. The world we came in through divine love. This is the world where we can feel with the inside world, the divine spirit or soul within us. This is the time. We get a chance to live here for the sole purpose of experiencing the divine love in physical form. I'm going to read that again. We get a chance to live here for the sole purpose of experiencing the divine love in physical form. No freedom there, right? Our power of divinity is so strong within us that when we feel anything outside of love, there is hurt. When this divinity of love takes over your body, there is no one or no thing that can falter this feeling of love. That feels good to know. It really does. It is a hard habit or learning to break. It is possible with lots of unlearning, with lots of practice on a daily basis of being aware of your own words and your own feelings. It is in the acting with pure intentions to change that it will change. You know? You seek. Let me reread this. It is in the acting with pure intentions to change will the change come. You seek the appearance within yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. I think I was writing pretty quick here. I guess the simple way of saying is seek within yourself before you seek outside. It gives you more of a chance to give more than looking to receive, I guess. That's what I think I'm getting out of that little sentence there. You know, all this time talking to you is about enhancing your higher selves. That's what it is. And that's all Spirit wants from you. And that's all the higher power wants from you. That's it. Nothing else matters. Oh, there are so many souls that have lost their way, lost their light of love. We stuck in the dark realm. We get stuck in the dark realms of the outside world. We save ourselves by the basic rule of understanding. How do we expect change from the outside of ourselves? For answers outside of ourselves, we may find a solution outside of ourselves. And when we find that solution, we have a little inkling about how did we find it? It was a little craving inside called love. And it sneaks out unexpectedly. And it gives you the solution that you're looking for. Yes, my love, exactly what I'm talking about. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Sally. You say, find peace inside first. Find self-love inside, connecting to your higher power. Exactly. That's what I'm always talking about here. This is who we are. We need to stop looking outside of ourselves and truly start looking as to why this is happening to you or us. Why do these things happen to us? Most of the time when you ask yourself, why, with your hands up, or I give up, it's usually something you're missing. And the only thing we're missing in this whole thing I've been doing is love. I'm not on a spiritual journey. I'm on a love journey for self, for our higher selves, for our divinity. Yeah. I think that was it for the writing for today. I said I wanted to read some of what I have written the 2 days that I weren't with you guys, the 2 mornings that I weren't with you guys. I got a little busy and good busy, like I said before, it's really good busy. Yeah, last Sunday's little sermon was awesome! I really appreciate all the love that I received on these lives that I do, and I appreciate the openness and the love that I receive, because that's who we are. We are love. Nothing else is the matter, because it's all in our mind what is that we want to give. And it's about giving more than receiving. When we give through the light of love that we have, there's no expectation there. So you get even bigger than you didn't expect. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but so hi Johnny, love you guys. So the light within yourself is really love. Yes, in yourself, that we must find within out yourself. Yes, absolutely. How do you do that, right? Practice. It's unlearning what we've learned. Unlearning. It's not easy. When you're in a path of your own righteousness, because everyone has their own type of righteousness. When you're in that path of your own righteousness, about feeling right about yourself, you have to let go of everyone else's rightness. I hope that makes sense, my love. I hope that makes sense. Feeling right doesn't have to feel right for everyone else. You are on your own path, right? Everyone is in their own path. And the path is always love. We're always looking to feel good. Hi, my beautiful Frances. We're all looking to feel good on a regular basis. And when we let all this outside world come in, we forget our divinity of light. It is so easy to forget who we are because the outside world comes in and we consume the outside world as if we have to. I really thought this through. I really thought that what I saw outside of myself, I had to react to. I don't have to react to anything that doesn't feel good. What a freedom that is. It feels really good to know that. Feels really good to know that I am free of this burden. Oh, let me see. Where was I? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I talked about how we have to let go of the past because we don't live in the past. I remember that, right? I'm trying to find one that I haven't spoke of, that I have written, and I passed through it. Ba-do-boo-boo. Yes, you only find your happiness within you. That's the true power of happiness, is yourself. You cannot bring in another person into your life and expect them to give you what you need. You already have what you need. You don't have to look for it anywhere. You already have it. That's the miracle of love. What power, law of attraction, what you put out is what you're going to get in. Right? It's funny how a lot of people think that law of attraction has to do with money and manifesting your desires. But it's a law, just like the law of gravity. And the law of attraction is the frequencies, the energies that you bring to you. You know? That's the attraction. You gotta watch The Secret. The original Secret movie. It's not about money. It's not about power. It's about empowering your energy to complete whatever desires you have, and letting go of the doubts and letting go of the outside world to come inside and distract you of what you're really wanting. That feels good. That feels good. Wow. What the heck did I write here? Woohoo! Maybe I'll read this real quick. I'm just looking at words and they're just bouncing out. And I don't remember really writing this. Okay. A start of a spiritual journey. I was at a point in my journey that I've decided I will not use any more substances. I would not use any more medications. I would not use cigarettes. I would not use anything outside of myself that doctors prescribed or friends prescribed. I've always taken prescriptions. I've decided, I want to say about 7 years ago, that I don't need medication anymore. And I weaned myself off of 6 medications that I'm supposed to be on today. So law of attraction was working for me because I was working with it. Law of attraction works with you, not for you, not at you. It's the attraction that you bring to yourself. What are you feeling about yourself? You know? This is part of my chapter was about keeping my sobriety intact. In fact, I meant acting out of what I was attracting. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I started doing things without realizing I was doing. Like I was preparing my altar and didn't know I was doing it, just getting these little beautiful items and putting on this beautiful table I found. And not even knowing what I was doing, subconsciously manifesting things that I thought that just came to me. But nothing just comes to you. Whatever we are feeling, whatever we are doing with ourselves, you get more of that. Because our higher divine self, our God, our higher power is unconditional. It doesn't question it. It just gives. So we are naturally givers when we consciously know that we are of a higher power with the higher power of attraction. I would pick up a rock or shell and place it lovingly and mightily on my small round antique table that I found. And I admire it. And I'd use one of the big words that the law of attraction uses is gratitude. Where's your gratitude? When you're expecting someone to do something, where's your gratitude in that? When you want someone to do what you want, where's your gratitude in that? What are you attracting? What are you attracting? Right? I don't think I need to read any more of this because I think I basically gave you the sum of what I was trying to get to in this writing I had here. You know? Yeah. This was something where it is more about your wanting more than your needing from someone or something. Just remember, when you're wanting something, put in that gratitude for what you already have while you're wanting what you want. You know what I mean? It makes it a little bit more easier when we put that gratitude in there with it. Even with someone saying something doesn't feel right, the gratitude helps you understand that whatever is said is not really that important because it's not helping your higher self, right? And if you feel it keeps coming back to that, then there's something going on here that we have to straighten up. It's not a fixing. It's an awareness. There's nothing to fix here. We don't need fixing. All we need is love. That's all. There's no fixing. We don't have to straighten nothing up. That was the wrong word I used. It's not straightening up. So yeah, this is really cool stuff, you know, because I am learning as I am speaking, and I became more receptive to the learning, and it became more of a practice now, because we learn things and then we forget to practice them. It's like when you go to church on Sundays, right? And the priest or the pastor gives you this message of faith and love and hope, you know, and all that good feeling stuff. And then here comes Thursday. Apparently we weren't practicing what happened on Sunday. Just saying. Be aware of this. And I remember writing a couple of times on some of my posts, we can perceive Sunday to be holy. Why can't we perceive it to be that every day? Because we are holy. We are love. And for me, holy is love. It's being whole. And to be whole is to understand love more than hate. We understand hate like because it's fed to us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know what I mean? And Sunday is almost like a relief of that. It kind of like dwindles a little bit. We got to keep reminding ourselves of where we are at any moment of the day. You know? Yeah. Be aware of where you are, not no one else around you. They don't count. They do not count. They do not matter. What matters is what you're giving. Because that's what you're going to receive. And you might not like it. When you don't like it, it means that you're giving something that is not receptive. Right? Feel the love inside yourself first. You know, there are some of us that we love hard. We love so hard, you know. We're so passionate, you know. I'm one of them. I'm very passionate. I love hard, you know. But then I realize when that love is dwindling and I don't have that love around anymore, it hurts. It hurts. But it's really us hurting ourselves because we forget that we have to give the love that we want to receive. There's really nothing outside of ourselves that can give you the higher divine love that is in all of us. Good news, right? That's really, really good news. It's good news to know that we can practice a new way of thinking. It's good news to know that we don't have to wait for love because we are love. We don't have to wait for someone else's actions to give love. You know? Get humble with your love. How about that? Ooh. Get humble with your love. How do you get humble with your love? Don't expect too much and let your ego go. Let it go. Our ego holds us back to a lot of that, what we want. For me, my ego is the fear, the doubt, you know, anger, that's unnecessary. The stress, you know, all those negative words is the ego. And I gotta say that ego can work for you in certain points of your life because you need that animal, that, I don't know how to explain this. We need that gut feeling to come out to what it is that we really want. And sometimes the ego cuts that off, but when you use it in a way with love, you get more out of it. Oh. I truly appreciate everyone here. I really appreciate your openness. Your receptive mode opens up, you know. It's so good. It's so good to know that we have that inside of us, all of us. Some of us are lost and some of us are trying to get there. And it's more about the practicing, not trying. That's another word that I kind of lost touch with, trying. For me, there's no more trying. It's either be or not be. It's either learn or don't learn. You know, it's either let it be or let it go. It's either take it in or let it, you know what I mean? There's no trying in life. It's doing and learning from it. Right? I hope this makes sense to you. I hope it opened up something for you. It opened up for me. I wanted to open up for you. We're all healers. We can all heal ourselves. We can all heal ourselves, and we can heal the people around us by the words we speak and by the thoughts we think. Yeah. You know, there's someone that I visit once in a while, and this person is always ill. So there's always something going on with this person. My back, my knees, my this, my that. So I noticed that I wasn't doing too well. And I made a decision not to join in. Not to join in. And what I mean by that is not to join in the pain, and not remind myself of my pain because they're showing their pain or they're releasing their pain onto you. So I took a stone, a green, beautiful stone. It's like a wish stone. And I put it in the bathroom, hidden. They didn't know that I put it there. And I prayed over that stone that it will show some type of love for himself, that person. That it will heal some of the pain that this person is having. And I gave the stone this power of healing for this person. And that's basically a prayer. And when you give a prayer, it's not about the asking. It's about the knowing that it's going to work, that it's working. That's what prayer is. When you ask, you only receive when there is no doubt. That's when you receive what you are wanting and what you are praying and what you are wishing. And it comes when you least expect it. So anyway, I put the little rock in there and hid it in the bathroom because, that's the first place we go to in the morning and to kind of freshen up and move on with our day. And I forgot all about the stone. I forgot I put that stone there. So about 3 weeks later, this person calls me. Oh, I'm walking around. I'm getting my therapy, feeling a little better. I lost some weight. And then it dawned on me. My prayers worked. My intentions of healing worked. How do you not have faith when you believe in this divine love? The outside world comes in, that's how. Oops. Sometimes I catch myself now. Oops, I didn't mean that. Too late, it's already out. Once it's out, that's it. How do you redeem yourself? With service of love, and forgetting that you made that mistake, because it wasn't a mistake, it was a lesson at all that time. It was a lesson all that time. Ah! Yeah, that's what that saying comes from. We learn from our mistakes, because our mistakes aren't mistakes, they're lessons. So much better to feel it that way. Yeah. The more you love yourself, the more you will find things to be happy about and to love around you. I'm not speaking of anything new. This is all resonating with you. This is all reminders of who we are and what we are. It's all reminders. You already know this in your soul. I'm just helping you enhance it out. So get it out. Stop holding that cork down with everything around us. Let go of the cork that's inside of us and let our light shine with all that we are learning. Because I am learning with you. I want us to enhance this power together, this power of love that we have. Jesus was one of the greatest messengers of this land. He don't want us to worship him. He wants us to live with him, with the powers that be inside of us, which is love. Oh boy. Be your own messenger of love. Just practice it. You don't have to try hard. It just takes a little bit at a time. A little bit. That's it. A little love goes a long way. We get rewarded with those little loves too. You know it. You know it. You know? It's a pretty awesome thing. I'm going to leave you with that because I got to get my day going. Got to take the kids out. I'm going to have a great day out today. And Johnny, I'm going to call you in a little bit. I didn't forget. I look forward to the call. I thank you all for being here. I truly do. And the love I have inside wants to be given to you. Unconditionally. So with that, I'm going to give you the peace within ourselves, the joy within ourselves, and the love within ourselves to come out and reach out to others. Have a wonderful, mindful, smiley day. And when I mean smiley, I mean grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much.